Hey and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna talk about the remake of Pinocchio. So grab something to eat, something to drink, get comfortable and let's dive in. Disney's Pinocchio is from 2022 and has a running time of 105 minutes. It was directed by Robert Zemeckis and the music was composed by Alan Silvestri. The film stars Tom Hanks.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Cynthia Erivo and Luke Evans.
Yes, but ever since the war, I felt like I've been missing something.
Featuring the voices of Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Keegan-Michael Key, and Lorraine Bracco. Disney's Pinocchio, the story of a wooden boy who wants to become a real boy, gets a brand new remake. Tom Hanks plays Geppetto, the old wood carver who creates Pinocchio and loves him like his own son. Pinocchio, voiced by Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, goes on an adventurous journey to prove courage, loyalty and honesty. Before Disney trained a cricket and taught it how to talk, they decided to use CGI. So we've got a mix of live action and CGI here. To pull this off, everything has to be planned and done really carefully. So characters like Jiminy and Pinocchio fit in naturally. For example, Pinocchio moving around in the real world. The camera work and lighting have to match. So Pinocchio looks real and blends smoothly into the live action scenes. The mix of CGI and live action isn't just for the characters, but also for the setting, like Pleasure Island. The actors were filmed in real life and later the ride and everything else were animated. Besides CGI, Disney also played with perspectives. Close-up were used to show Pinocchio's childlike innocence and sense of wonder, while wide shots show the beauty and the danger of the world around him. Before we talk about the characters in the movie, let's quickly talk about the actors. Let's start with Tom Hanks as Geppetto. He played Geppetto really well, delivered jokes perfectly, amazing actor. Then we've got Cynthia Erivo as the Blue Fairy. Yeah, I honestly didn't like her performance at all. Really, it felt like she was overacting. Let's break it down. There are three types of actors. Those who really prepare for their role, like Tom Hanks.
Do you want a chocolate?
Johnny Depp.
Did no one come to save me just because they missed me?
Or, to name a woman, Helena Bonham Carter.
Never Longbottom, is it? How's Mum and Dad?
Then there are under actors. For many, that's Kristen Stewart.
Wow. Yeah.
And then over actors, which for a lot of people is Nicolas Cage.
And even if there was someone here who was here just one day longer than you, I still wouldn't ask that person to partake in such a miserable job as long as you were around.
No hate to Kristen Stewart or Nicolas Cage fans. By the way, I don't want any hate.
I bring you peace. I bring you love.
And maybe Disney even wanted it that way. Who knows? I'm not working for Disney, not yet. Anyway, on to the last two Evans. Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, who voiced Pinocchio, I just have to say, pretty good job, especially for being only 15 or 16 years old. And then Gaston, aka Luke Evans, aka the Coachman. He didn't have a big role, but he got a song.
Talking all this nonsense about a so-called conscience.
So I just had to mention him. And honestly, he did a great job. Disney villains are just his thing, I guess. I mean, he is Gaston.
Every guy here'd love to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps.
Enough about the actors, let's talk about the characters and their possible development. Starting with Pinocchio, he had the classic character arc. I don't want to tell us here, so if you want to know which one and how and I don't know, here is the video. What's nicer though is that actually Geppetto got more depth. We find out why he is so fatherly towards Pinocchio and it's important apparently because he once had a son, but Disney thought that was deep enough and then never mentioned it again.
Nice.
But I have a theory why he's gone. Actually, I have two. You're not ready for it. First one, the son ended up on the Pleasure Island and turned into, well, you know. The second one, the son got eaten by monster. I don't know which is better, so you can decide. But yeah, these are my theories about the son. I mean, he could just die. I'm not Disney. Then there is the blue fairy. And honestly, she really annoyed me. I don't care at all that she's black. Really, I have to say it sadly, but I really don't care. But seriously, couldn't they have given her a different dress? I don't know, I don't like it. Plus, she somehow knew everything and nothing at the same time. Her song felt super weird and out of place, and then she just disappeared from the movie and never came back. But who did show up were two new characters who felt kinda pointless. They basically replaced the blue fairy in some scenes, and that was it. Except for one song. I really don't want to talk about this one. And I get it, it's about friendship and not being alone. But come on, he's already had Jiminy, Geppetto, the guy on the Pleasure Island. We are not even at the criticism part yet, and I've already gone on a rant. Before we actually get to the criticism, let's talk about my favorite topic, my favorite moments. I've got a few, so let's start right at the beginning when Pinocchio is being built. I loved it because it's emotional and the little humming was really nice. Kind of reminded me of the Beauty and the Beast. And in my Pinocchio video, check it out after this one, we already talked about the cuckoo's clock. I have to mention it here because they are reference to all Disney classics, which I really adored. And now let's go to the ones that are just too good not to mention. Right at the start, there is a joke.
If I was to tell you, you would think I was...
that reminded me a bit of How I Met Your Mother.
No. We talked to her cat.
Then the poor Figaro gets yeeted. And then there is a super emotional scene that gets ruined by a random joke and sound effect. And I love the scene so much.
Here, grab this! Oh, I just hit my boy in wood with a piece of wood.
Oh, and Pinocchio turns into a speedboat. From my favorite moments to the critics. And yeah, there's criticism. Since I already talked about the Blue Fairy and the new characters, I skip those here. Besides the musical numbers that Disney just didn't manage to place at the right moments, there's also a scene that was literally copied from another movie. For me, it's big difference between a callback like the Geppetto and Maurice parallel and then straight up identical scenes as Entangled. Pinocchio isn't magical, he can't do magic, so why was he suddenly able to bring Geppetto back to life? I mean, it would be more explainable if he did CPR, so why? On top of that, it was only hinted that he became a reborn. We don't actually know for sure.
People say he was transformed into an honest-to-goodness real boy. Did that actually happen? Who knows?
And yeah, what can I say? At least the movie fits right in with modern Disney. So what can I say in the end? Disney didn't really think this through. They just made a remake that you'll forget pretty quickly. Sure, there were some good elements and some of the jokes actually worked.
Here, grab this! Oh, I just hit my boy in wood with a piece of wood.
Since I give out star ratings, the movie gets 3 out of 5 stars, and for the music, also 3 out of 5 stars. The soft humming parts were really nice, but the full-on musical explosions weren't necessary. This isn't Beauty and the Beast with dancing kitchenware, although Luke Evans is here in it.
Yes.
Overall, I feel like this movie didn't really need to exist. You don't even learn anything from it. No matter how hard you work, your dream of becoming a real boy isn't coming true because the idea is just outdated. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give it a like and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos, which I hope is in 2 weeks. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitch, because why not? Have a nice day, a great week, and I'll see you very, 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 very soon. Bye!
Donkey! How is it no girl has snatched you up yet?
I've been told I'm clingy, but I really don't get it.
Crap, it's really broken now.